Hello everybody, this is Theme Park Coastin, and today we are down a very special Monk's Walk. Now obviously, probably your first initial thought is, where's Tom? Well, obviously since this lockdown, you know, we've had to stick to our local areas, and it just so happens that this lovely walk is part of my local area. So what I'm going to do for you guys today, I'm going to take a walk down, and we're just going to see what's different. And quick update, straight off the bat, look at the Rumba Rapid boats, oh my god. That's the first time I've seen them like that. Also note, if you go down Monk's Walk, prepare some wellies, as we spent probably about 15 minutes just trying not to slip over in the squelching mud. But it was all paid off because we've got to see the new Rumba Rapids cars with a lovely view of Stealth. Now obviously, who would have known, the theme park season is over. Obviously, very sad news. It did actually have to end earlier because obviously the lockdown happened. So we were actually planning on going to the Fright Night pass holder event, which would have been really good, but obviously that didn't happen, but for good reasons obviously. But at least I'm standing here looking at that Intamin beauty. Oh my god. I really don't go down this walk as often as I should. Genuinely, one of my highlights of the off season. It's great. Obviously it's not what you want to be in the park, but this is sort of next best thing. Oh, if we look down here, what do we have? Storm in the teacup, which looks all down for maintenance. I think you can see there's a crane there, and there's a Ben & Jerry's sign there. I think that's with the new Ben & Jerry's thing that they're opening. And now we have Nemesis Inferno, the lovely B&M. Which one do you prefer? Nemesis or Nemesis Inferno? Well actually, if you don't want to be eaten by the Nemesis monster or burnt by the Nemesis Inferno volcano, then I suggest you clicking that subscribe button and clicking the bell and subscribing to our Patreon. You only pay a small amount of money to get some really exclusive rewards, guys. I'm being honest, it's quite good. But obviously click the bell, subscribe, and just stay noted for all our videos, because we really do try hard, you know, in the close season. Doesn't look like they've done anything to the old Nemesis Inferno station. I remember if you watch the video from last year up there, the last Monk's Walk one, we saw loads of scaffolding down Monk's Walk, and it was on the lift hill. This lift hill, there was all scaffolding, all like there, going down. Mainly because, obviously they needed to fix it, needed to see if anything was wrong with it. Well actually, we are approaching our first scare maze. I believe this was originally Blair Witch. For the last Fright Nights, it was Roots of Evil. And this maze, fun fact, on Theme Park Coastin last year, we didn't do a single maze, which was mainly due to the fact you had to pay, and the queues did actually get really busy, but we were hoping to go down there for the pass holder thing. But from what I heard, Roots of Evil was their new idea, but it was fairly weak. As in, it wasn't maybe that scary, but mazes this year weren't that scary anyway, because you had to wear masks. And not the fact that you had to wear masks, but even the actors did, and they still managed to be really scary with masks on. And oh my god, the mud's so slippy. But Merlin did the best that they could in the sort of situation that they've been given. And I really think what they did was good with the scare zones, obviously, because we had like Thorpe and we had Crick Unchained. I think they were the two best scare zones last year. I don't know if you guys could agree with me, let me know. What we found, this is the old zombie hunt. I don't know if it was used last year for any scare attractions, I'm not too sure. It might have been, but what it was used for, we never actually did it in the end. It was a sort of laser tag thing that you could do, where obviously you paid a bit of money and you go around, you had these guns, you had to shoot the zombies who are all actors. So it was somewhat of a scary experience. And then for the 2018 season they sort of made it into Creekwood, I think it was, and that was the first ever Thorpe Park maze I ever did. And Thorpe Park, I love your park and I love your mazes, but that maze wasn't amazing. Oh, it wasn't amazing. And it just sort of was a walk through. They had a chainsaw in there, and usually chainsaws are quite scary, but the way that they did it, I don't know why, it just wasn't that scary for me. But since I did that maze, it made me do plenty of other mazes. And guys, I'm not joking. When you go down here, please do not wear nice shoes, especially in the English winter. Oh, and we have a view of the worst ride at Thorpe Park, Colossus, yay! Right next to Slammer, which, believe it or not, they still have not taken down, which is crazy because it's been, what, 5 years maybe? No, it's been like 6 years. No, it's been like 4 years. Sorry, I've got my facts completely wrong there. Oh my god, I've just seen what's ahead of me, and guys, what the hell is that? As we know, this was, I think, if I'm being honest, I think this was the exit for platform 15, because I think they swapped entrances and exits. I never actually got to experience platform 15. It was, obviously it was one of those paid attractions, but I wonder if I can get a closer view on it. I just have to, yeah. So I assume you went out those containers there, and then you sort of went back out into the park. If you guys did do the platform 15 that was from 2020, please let me know in the comments if it was good or not, because I heard bad things from it, but you know, you might have had something good, and I'd love to hear sort of, you know, your thoughts about it. I know we're not in the park, but I think there's been a tidal wave over at Monk's Walk, because look at that! Oh my god! It's all come from this lake over there. I don't know if you can see it properly. It's all come from this lake, and it's filled up this bit of Monk's Walk, which has meant that I cannot go down there. Oh my god, that's incredible. Honestly, make sure when you go down to Monk's Walk, make sure you pick the right day and the right weather and the right shoes, because if you don't, then you're gonna have to walk through that. Now I don't know about you, but I don't want to. But if you do want to walk through this and you haven't really, you know, you want to find a way, you know, if you hit that subscribe button and the bell together, then you get these, you know, extreme pair of welly boots where you can go down this and you can walk down there without any problems. But that's only if you subscribe and click the bell. While I'm standing here, I can, you know, show you some footage from platform 15. So we have I think that's a clock from the theming. I wish I could get closer and properly show you. I can try this. Yeah, there you go guys, look. That's where platform 15 would start down there. Obviously you've got all the posters there, which they added last year. And then you sort of go down there, and then the tour guide that you're with sort of leaves you. And then what then happens after that is, you know, he leaves you, and then you walk past this train. And usually on a non-flood day, I'd be able to show you the train that they used, because it was actually, I think, the Canada Creek Railroad. Again, correct me if I'm wrong, not too sure. But they had that, and then they turned that into the sort of the main train bit for platform 15, of course. Which, on its best, made a great theming bit. You could, before you went to the thing, you could see a big flame of fire. And then there'd be actors by the train, and they come scare you. I remember one of the best years I had on platform 15. I was walking down with some of my friends, and then there was this actor, and she touched my neck, and she kept her hand on my neck the entire time I was walking down, which just made such like a more intense experience, and it was great. When we're talking about Fright Nights, obviously this year might be a big year for Fright Nights, you know, because last year, even considering the sort of situation we were put in and the conditions we had for Fright Nights and for scare zones or scare attractions for, you know, the whole UK, I think Thorpe Park, what they did was amazing, and I definitely think they should try, you know, bring back Amity High, Lycanthorpe, and, you know, even stuff like the Crows, because the Crows are amazing. And, you know, once we don't have to wear masks and stuff, and once we can finally, you know, step foot in a theme park and not have to social distance, I really think that Thorpe Park can really make a great solid maze. You know, possibly another Creek maze, or you know, a maze themed off the Crows, because I think that would be absolutely terrifying if there was a Crows maze, and, you know, there was loads of these corn fields, and you didn't know if behind it was a crow. That would be terrifying if you ask me. Obviously, you know, we'll have to wait and see how this year goes. We don't know how it's really going to go over here at Theme Park Coastin, but whatever we do, we will film it and we will let you guys see, because that's what we do. Yeah, obviously this year is, you know, hopefully going to be a better one than last year. You know, we're hoping that the theme parks can open in late March like they usually would, and they have preview days, because we really missed that last year. Now, Thorpe Park did hold a preview event last year on the 4th of July, I think, which was actually very good. It was probably one of the best days I had last year, actually. We were just celebrating the fact that theme parks were open again. It was great, but hopefully it does open in March, because last year, I don't know if it's just me or if it's you guys as well, but obviously because it opened in July, the season felt really short, and obviously, you know, they had to close the theme parks. It was for the right reason. They did a good job doing that, but you know, the season felt short. Being honest, it was a short season, and that's no arguing matter. It just was. If you think about how many months we usually get compared to the months we did, there was obviously a drastic decline. But you know, let's hope that this year we have a bit more success in a longer, a better theme park season. We're just walking back now, just past the beauty, the B&M beauty, Nemesis Inferno again. I'll make sure I get some clips of Nemesis Inferno for you guys, as well as maybe some of the surrounding rides, as you know, Nemesis Inferno is a great ride. Hope you enjoyed the clips for Nemesis Inferno. As to sort of maintenance, there's not been, you know, a whole too much going on, which is fair enough, as we consider that this is obviously the closed season. You know, we do have the test dummies out there, and we also have, well, we have the ride, which is one thing. And Nemesis Inferno, obviously, it's always good. I think I prefer it to the actual Nemesis. I don't know. This season, I really started to love it, and I don't know. Every time I rode it, it just got better and better. And also, don't know if you can see that. Hang on, let me zoom in. The Rumba Rapids. You can't see that. You can just see a branch that's not focusing. Oh my god. But obviously, we've got that classic first drop. You know, amazing first drop into the tunnel. Hopefully this year they'll also have the water vapour on in the tunnel like they did not last year, year before, which was amazing. Love that water vapour bit. It's probably one of the best parts of the ride, and it's just at the beginning. Now for all our food lovers as well, you know, those of you who just want to go to Thorpe Park for the meal, we have Burger King just right next to Stealth and Storm in a Teacup. Obviously, Storm in a Teacup has recently lost its Tetley licensing. Not so sure as to why. Obviously, probably IPs ran out, and I think, you know, what they've tried doing with Storm in a Teacup's really good. Although I did prefer Tetley teacups. You know, I preferred the Tetley tea man sitting there. It was much better. I've walked back now to the Rumba Rapid cars, which I haven't actually seen like that before. I haven't seen them all wrapped up in blue. I can only assume, if I was a gambling man, that it's just for maintenance, and it's just because obviously, you know, down here near Thorpe Park, it's been really rainy recently, and it was across the UK as well. It's just been raining. It rains all the time. They've probably just been covered up so they're preserved and they don't, you know, they don't rust, they don't rot, which obviously makes sense. We have the building for Rumba Rapids there. Always lovely to see. I love walking past that building. What do you prefer, Rumba Rapids or Congo River Rapids? Again, personally, I think I'd have to say Congo. I've had some great rides on there. Absolutely, you know, you get more wet on there, and it's a longer duration of the ride. But we did see that last year. I think they added some more audio speakers. Also, Oktoberfest, where the Rumba Rapids was changed to the Oompa Rapids, which was really cool. And I might have spoken about this before, but Oktoberfest was probably one of my favourite events last year. Nearly even better than Fright Nights and Scarefest, because it was something new. We hadn't seen that at a Merlin Park before, and especially at Thorpe Park, they played German music everywhere. On Stealth, it was Zwei, Drei, Eins, and then, no, Drei, Zwei, Eins, and then Go, Go, Go. You know, they had that all in German, which is just, it just showed that Merlin, you know, they do care to put on some good shows for us, you know, good events for us. Which is great to see, because especially as last year was so, you know, bad, it was nice to, you know, have Oktoberfest to come enjoy, because it was just nice to have. You know, if you live near Thorpe Park and you get a chance to go there after school, especially on like a Friday evening where it's open late, do it, because it's great, because the queues don't really get that long, and you can sort of experience what you want to experience without having to, you know, wait the long ride queues and stuff. But it does look like we're sort of coming to the end of our little Monk's Walk journey here, and obviously it's been a pleasure to film this. You know, I don't film often. I did film the Haunted House Monster Party vlog, which did really well, and obviously I'm now filming this one. You know, if you did enjoy sort of, you know, not just Tom filming, do leave a comment, because, you know, on Theme Park Coastin we do like to try and include everyone. You know, all the members, we all want them to have their own shot at filming, so we're all involved. And I think this is good, especially in times like this when, you know, Tom or Jayden or Adam can't be down here because of, you know, the local areas. It's just nice to be able to, you know, come down here and still film a video for you guys, because it just means we can get more videos out. So we actually are now heading sort of out of Monk's Walk, if you can see. You know, you've got Stealth up there. I've definitely enjoyed filming this. This walk's been amazing. Only thing that hasn't been amazing is the terrain, because obviously last night it was raining, and the floor has gotten incredibly wet, like genuinely. It's so like slippy and muddy. I don't know how I've not fallen over yet, but I think next time I come down here in the winter especially, I'll bring some boots. I'll bring some nice, you know, ones that I won't slip over. I can walk through any lake or puddle that there is, like there was back there, because trust me, you don't want to go through there. With normal shoes, no. I will see you back on the bridge, but not the Thorpe Park bridge, the bridge that ends Monk's Walk. I've just got back up the bridge to end my Monk's Walk video. I'm going to make sure I film one final clip of the rides for you, but before I do that, if you guys were a huge fan of Bouncezilla, come on down to Monk's Walk, because look, we've got Bouncezilla on the water. I think this is, you know, sort of, you pay, you get put in a wetsuit, and you're supposed to, you know, go around the course. I've done something like this before, but we've got a fallen object over here. Definitely seen better days, but the most important thing, you get a great view of the Thorpe Park Island, and well, I say that's not a good view of Stealth, Swarm, but you can see Stealth, Tidal Wave, Swarm, which is great. You know, great selection of rides. I am gonna wrap this video up here as I make my way down the muddy exit of Monk's Walk, which I'm gonna have so much fun walking down. So much fun. But if you did enjoy this video, please hit the like button, you know, please subscribe, click the bell, and this is me, Hugo Garrod, Hugo TPC on Theme Park Coastin. Goodbye.